Hi, Izzy.
Hello.
Hi, how's your week going?
Going good. How are you?
Good, I'm glad to hear that. Going well. All righty. Okay, what would you say would be your main goal for this session? Do you want to keep working on the same things that we were working on last time or something new?
Oh, sure. How about we just do the scene with two characters one more time?
Sure. One from last time?
No, another one I
A new
decided
one. Okay, great. Okay, sounds good.
and
I
I'm
will.
putting it into the chat right
Oh,
now.
you found one. Perfect. All right, great. Very fun. All right, so why don't you tell me a little bit about these characters? For instance, what's their relationship and where are they? Who are they to each other?
Let's see. So this is a detective scene with
Great.
Detective Morgan and Sam Riley,
Okay.
and what their relationship is like. It feels like the Detective Morgan is like interrogating Sam Riley.
Mm-hmm.
And like he's like telling and like trying to convince the detective like he's not responsible for the crime.
Yeah.
But of course, the detective is too serious to believe that's some sort of lie. And so oh, by the way you're act I'm seeing you act, it feels like you did it. And it even looks like and sounds like you did it.
Okay, great. Awesome. All right. What happened just before this scene started?
Well, it clears like, well, it feels so. Here it is. So Morgan has just pulled Sam Riley into his office. He's talking about like the night of a robbery, and like Riley was is like asked to explain himself when he was there at the scene. And he's like trying to avoid eye contact. He's like very like shaky, very nervous, scared.
Okay, great. So how do you think that each of these characters feels about the other?
Feel like with Sam Riley feel about each other like very frightened, very like, oh my God, am I going to is he going to catch me?
Mhm.
With the Detective Morgan, very like he's very cool, under pressure, but yet dead right serious.
Nice.
Like like a more of a Sherlock Holmes character.
Okay, great. What do you think each character wants from the other in this moment? What's the thing that's most important to them to get?
With Detective, what he wants is like, I want to know if you were responsible for the crime or if you taken place during the robbery. Like he wants to know, did you do it? Well, with Sam, it's more like like he wants to let the detective know, like, I didn't do it, I swear. Like trying to like convince him he's
So the
not
detective
responsible.
maybe wants a confession, and then the other
Yes.
guy wants the detective to be like, "Oh, I see it. You're right. You couldn't have done this. Like, it had to have been somebody else."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. So how does each character feel at the beginning of this scene, right at the top?
Very like, um, that's a good one, but um, basically it's like very like one guy at beginning is very like, Sam, you, a friend of mine told me you were at the scene of the crime. Why don't you talk to me? And then, of course, Sam is very, like, just before this is like, oh no, he's gonna find out. Okay, just try to play cool.
So Sam is more nervous then,
Yes.
anxious. Yeah. Great. And so how do you think, how does Sam go about convincing the detective?
I'm very like, very, he's like, always like stammering. He's like trying to avoid eye contact, like quivering almost.
Okay. And then what about the detective?
Like always like calm in the tone, like still a smooth voice. And then at but then like kind of gets more aggressive when he says take it like you're going to tell the truth or this gets a lot less fun.
Okay. So more like threatening.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So let's go ahead and we're going to try the scene.
So you are oh,
Oh,
go
sorry.
ahead.
Go ahead.
All right. So you were at the scene of the crime of the you were you were at the scene of the night of the robbery. Care to explain yourself? I, I wasn't there. I mean, I didn't see anything, honestly. Don't, didn't you see anything? That's interesting because a witness says that they saw someone who looked exactly like you. Oh, well, that must be someone else. Yes, definitely someone else. You seem nervous. It's okay. We can all make these easy, or we can make it uncomfortable. Your choice. I I want easy. Definitely easy. Easy is good. I'm all about easy. Good choice. Let's just clarify a few things. Where were you between 9 and 11 p.m.? Uh, at home, maybe. Well, I might have. No, I was at a store. Yes, a store. Which store? And can anyone confirm that? No, no one. I mean, maybe the cashier. They. I don't. Take a deep breath. Look me in the eye. You're going to tell the truth, or this gets a lot less fun. Okay, okay. I was there, but I didn't take anything. I swear. I just I just wanted to look. I wasn't supposed to be there. That's better. Now, let's talk about what you saw, step by step. Okay, okay. Like I can do that. I think.
Okay. What was your favorite part of it? What do you like best?
Definitely. I was very like calm and collective, but then really aggressive with the professor. And
Great.
then with the Sam Riley, I was very shakily, very stammer like. I gulped at one time, which really added to the emotion
I
of the
agree.
scene.
Mm-hmm. Good. And then, is there anything that you would change about it that you noticed that you were like, I feel like I could do this better. I feel like I could improve this.
Maybe well, not so much with Sam Riley, but with But with Detective Morgan, I kind of did a little bit of an accent, so maybe
I
like take
noticed that.
out the
Yeah.
accent, but still keeping that low, calm breath or that low,
Hmm.
calm tone in my voice.
Yeah, absolutely. Good. So, all right. So if you were going to do it again and change one thing, what would that number one thing be? And I'd like you to think about contrast with the characters while you're considering what your main goal is going to be this time through.
Being more like exaggerated on some certain words, like in the
Okay.
beginning with detective, like instead of so, I mean, at first I was like, so you were at the night of the robbery, and maybe with this time I could be like, so you were at the scene the night of the robbery. Care to explain yourself?
So,
So something like that.
right. So playing up, excuse me, I have a cold.
It's fine.
Playing up the contrast with the characters by playing up the things that they prioritize or think are most important
Mm-hmm.
by leaning into those keywords. Or are we thinking maybe a little like slower on Sam, a little more urgent and faster on the detective?
Uh, Maybe a little bit on the opposite.
Oh, the opposite. Okay. All right, great. Let's go ahead and try that.
So, you were at the night, you were at the scene the night of the robbery. Care to explain yourself? Uh, I wasn't there. I mean, I didn't see anything. Honestly, didn't see anything. That's interesting. Because a witness said that they saw someone who looked exactly like you. Oh, that must have been be someone else. Yeah. Yeah, definitely someone else. You seem nervous. It's okay. We can all make these easy. We can make this easy or we can make it uncomfortable. Your choice. I want easy. Definitely easy. Easy's good. I'm all about easy. Good choice. Let's just clarify a few things. Where were you the night of 9 and 11, between 9 and 11 p.m.? Um, I was at home maybe? Well, I might have, no, I was in a store. Yes, the store. Which store? Can anyone confirm that? No, no one can. I mean, maybe the cashier. They, I don't. Take a deep breath and look me in the eye. You're going to tell the truth, or this gets a lot less fun. Okay, okay, I was there, but I didn't take anything. I swear. I was just, I just wanted to look. I wasn't supposed to be there. That's better. Now, let's talk about what you saw, step by step. Okay, okay, I can do that. I think.
Very nice. Okay, good. I definitely heard more contrast that time, and there also was more urgency, I felt like. Um, so tell me, what would be the urgency for Sam here?
Like oh my God, he's gonna catch me at any moment. I have to think of what I'm gonna say. Like, and this is what I do a lot in real life. Like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Like, improvise, Izzy, improvise.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like this is the same scenario happening with Sam.
Well, for Sam, I mean, if he doesn't convince the detective, I mean, it's like game over for him, right? He's gonna be in big trouble and maybe go to jail, right?
Yeah.
What about for the detective? What's the urgency there?
Urgency, like, okay, like I need a straight answer. It feels like you're not telling me the straight answer.
Yeah. Okay. So, we could also give another kind of urgency, like maybe the detective has maybe he's running for sheriff and elections are coming up and he's like, man, if I like solve this case, then people are going to vote for me. Or he's got like a promotion possibly coming up and he's like, if I solve this case, I'm going to get that promotion. Or it could be something like this case is personal, that he cares about solving it for a personal reason.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the time you're going to hear from directors this saying, raise the stakes. And what that means is that we are giving them more motivation or making it more important to them. So, like for Sam, it's pretty obvious. He doesn't want to go to jail. But for the detective, maybe it's not quite as straightforward. It could also be something like the detective had a childhood feud with Sam's father, and now he sees it as like his chance to like get revenge or something. So if you give
Uh-huh.
him a reason for making this more important and intensifying it, that's what raising the stakes does. So come up with some ideas for that. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe maybe something like another mystery was also happening with Detective Morgan's relatives or family, and like this is like payback time.
Okay, sure. Absolutely. So let's do it like that. Like you're trying to get payback. This is your vengeance.
All right. So you were at the scene the night of the robbery. Care to explain yourself? Uh, I wasn't there. I mean, I didn't see anything. Honest. You didn't see anything. Huh. That's interesting. Because a witness says that they saw someone who looks exactly like you. Oh, oh, that must be someone else. Yes, definitely someone else. You seem nervous. It's okay. We can make this easy, or we can make it uncomfortable. Your choice. I want easy. Definitely easy. Easy's good. I'm all about easy. Good choice. Let's just clarify a few things. Where were you between 9 and 11 p.m.? Um, I was at home, maybe. Well, I might have. No, I was at a store. Yeah, a store. Which store? Can anyone confirm that? Um, no, no one can. I mean, the cashier, they. I don't. Take a deep breath and look me in the eye. You're going to tell the truth, or this gets a lot less fun. Okay, okay. I was there. I mean, but I didn't take anything. I swear. I just wanted to look. I wasn't supposed to be there. That's better. Now, let's talk about what you saw step by step. Okay? Okay. I can do that. I think.
Okay, very nice. Good. All right. So how did you like that? What was your favorite thing about it that time?
I Devin was more like I was very more barky with the detective
I agree with that. It
and
also
more
seemed a
anger
little
and
more,
rage.
yeah, like angry. Yeah, um I felt definitely more like threatened by the detective. I was like, "Oh, he seems a lot more scary this time." Once it was more personal. Yeah, really nice there. Good. So, is there anything you'd change about it or are you happy about it now?
I think I'm happy about it.
Awesome. Great. I really liked it. I thought it was great. So then let's try. Let's do a different scene now. Do you have another, or would you like me to send one through?
Let's see. Let me see if I can send one through. Oh, no, I do not.
Oh, that's okay. I've got one that might be fun. Alrighty. So let's try this one. Okay, so what do you notice when you first read through here?
Um, Definitely feels like some sort of like fantasy adventure, like
Okay.
seeking some treasure.
Yes, 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 definitely. So one of the characters seems to think they have found a bona fide treasure map, and then one of them doesn't seem like they believe it.
Yeah,
Um,
they seem more to be on food.
yes, yeah, like maybe it's lunchtime at recess or something. Um, so tell me a little bit about what we know about Zara and what we know about Finn.
Like maybe like she's like, "Oh my gosh, this is a treasure map. Like we're going to be rich if we find this whole treasure." And with that's how Zara is, like ready for an adventure. Like pack your
Hmm.
bags, we're going. But then Finn is like is more on the food. He's more like that's only just a silly little napkin.
Yeah. Hmm.
You're just using your imagination again.
Absolutely. Yes. Good. Okay, so then, mm, okay, so what happened right before the scene starts?
Maybe maybe they just found like old scrap of parchment paper on like flying in the wind and like Zara grabbed it and like she's like studying it and it looks like a map. And like she's like super excited. Like I can't believe we just found this and like flying by us. But then like Finn is like probably just got back from lunch from like since they it says here from the taco place, probably he was like finishing up his like little lunch and is like not interested.
So what do you think of their relationship?
I guess like friends or like roommates.
Sure, could be. So then, how do they feel about each other in this moment?
In this moment, like Zara very dramatic, very determined and excited, and Finn is very more like okay, let's be realistic here. So like he likes I'm very like annoyed.
Okay, great. So what do you think each character wants from the other at this moment?
Like with Zara, she wants Finn to like understand like don't you know what this means? We're going to be rich. We're gonna find this thing. And then Finn is like wants Zara to know like is like focus on lunch and be like That's no real treasure map. That's a napkin. Like, wants her to like, okay, let's snap out of your little world here and let's go back to lunch.
Okay, great. Okay, so let's go ahead and try reading through the scene.
All right. Finn, do you realize what this means? This isn't just any old scrap of parchment. This is a treasure map! A real, actual, bona fide map to glorious riches, jewels, gold, ancient cursed crowns! It's a napkin from the taco place. There's salsa on it. That's not salsa. That's the blood from the past adventurer who dares to follow this path before us. Or hot sauce. Picture Finn, the roaring of the ocean, the creak of the ship's mast, the glint of the emeralds under the moonlight as we open the chest. Picture it. Food poisoning from the napkin you just licked. You see, you're afraid, but fear not. I shall lead us through danger, through mystery, through destiny itself. I'm just trying to eat lunch.
Okay, so what did we like about that? What worked well?
Uh, with her. Sorry.
It's okay.
I was very like energetic, very uh enthusiastic and very dramatic. And with the other, I was very like lazy sounding, very more realistic, like ugh, and like annoyed.
Yeah. So then, do you think that either of the characters needs any tweaking? For instance, if you were going to cast someone to play one of these characters, who would you choose and why?
Hmm. Maybe be like who I would cast. Very energetic, very uplifting, ready, packed. Hmm. Or maybe I could like, oh, I can't think of anything right now.
That's okay. All right. So let's go ahead and try. Let's give each of them a really defining factor. Like maybe Zara is, maybe she wears tie-dye every day and she believes that she was born of stardust, like, and then Finn is very just like mellow, middle of the road, easygoing, minds his own business. Like, even if you can't think of a character inspiration, trying to kind of define the character for yourself in your mind can help a lot.
All right.
So, how would you define each of these characters?
Okay. But I have to hurry. I'm just running out of time.
Oh, that's true. Okay, you want to just give it one more go?
Sure.
Okay, and then you can work on it some more this week on your own.
Finn, do you realize what this means? This isn't just any old scrap of parchment. This is a treasure map. A real actual bona fide map to glorious riches. Jewels, gold, ancient cursed crowns. It's a napkin from the taco place. There's salsa on it. That's not salsa. That is the blood of the past adventurers who dared to follow this path before us. Or hot sauce. Picture it, Finn. The roaring of the ocean, the creak of the ship's mast, the glint of emeralds under the moonlight as we open the chest. Picture it. Food poisoning from the napkin you just licked. I see. You're. I see. You're afraid, but fear not. I shall lead us through danger, through mystery, through destiny itself. I'm just trying to eat lunch.
Nice. Awesome. What do you like best about that?
I was more emphasis on like or more focus on what each character wants for the other and for themselves.
Okay, nice. So, what did you think that each character wanted for the other character?
Like Zara wants Finn to go on this epic quest, while Finn just wants to be like more like focus on finishing up his lunch and then getting back to school or whatever.
Okay, yeah, that he's like, look, I just want to mind my own business and do my thing, and I don't need to get caught up in anything. But she wants him to get caught up. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, awesome. And so, how is she gonna get him to care?
probably like trying to like visual. Uh, I'm so sorry. I'm afraid we're gonna have to
Oh,
cut
it's
this.
okay. That's all right. We'll come back to it next time, okay? Great work today,
All right.
Izzy. All right, have a
Thank you
good
so
night.
much.